Welcome to the Explainer. Today we are unpacking a really fascinating, highly specific blueprint. We're looking at the actual script and the exact prompt designed to create a 60-second viral short. And honestly, it is meticulously engineered to grab our attention, hold our retention, and make us feel a very specific way about the future of tech. So, let's slow down this 60-second roller coaster ride and analyze exactly how its DNA is built.
Okay, let's dive into this. Right out of the gate, literally between second 0 and second 5, the source script demands that one very specific question is planted directly into your mind. Is AI coming for your job? The blueprint actually calls for this dramatic, cinematic opening. A futuristic city just packed with robots, AI holograms, and glowing digital screens. Then, it demands large, animated text hits the screen saying, "Jobs AI will replace first," complete with that flushed, wide-eyed emoji. The goal? To instantly spike your anxiety. It explicitly pairs all this with dramatic music and quick zoom effects. It doesn't waste a single frame, because it wants to immediately hook you with the ultimate modern fear, obsolescence. And to make that hook absolutely inescapable, the creator's prompt demands a very, very specific aesthetic. It calls for an ultra-realistic look, cinematic lighting, and a futuristic blue neon style. Now, you might be wondering, why go into that much detail? Well, because in a fast-paced vertical scroll, that stunning 4K visual fidelity creates what's essentially visual gravity. You literally cannot look away.
Section 1. Jobs on the chopping block.
Now, what's really interesting here is how scenes 2, 3, and 4 deliberately zero in on one very specific type of work: repetitive digital tasks. The script paints this incredibly clear picture of routine, screen-based actions. It's meant to instantly remind us of the kind of everyday mundanity of modern office work. By clearly defining the target as repetitive digital labor, the script cleverly takes this wild, neon-soaked, futuristic premise and grounds it right in the very real, very ordinary reality of our daily 9-to-5 grinds.
So, according to the blueprint, here are the 3 specific victims. We've got data entry jobs, basic customer support, and routine content creation. The source material dictates that the text flashes these exact titles, right while the visuals show the human worker being seamlessly overridden by technology. It's a very clear pattern we're looking at. We're talking about processing numbers, answering frequent inquiries, and generating simple text or emails. AI systems, instant chatbots, and automated generators just take over these exact functions right before our eyes.
I want you to keep this number in your head: 30. In the strict 60-second runtime of this viral short, the breakdown of those 3 vulnerable job categories takes up exactly 30 seconds. That is 50% of the entire narrative dedicated purely to the threat. I mean, in social media time, 30 seconds is an absolute eternity. It really shows just how heavily this script leans into anxiety to maintain high audience retention. Half the entire experience is literally just watching the machine win.
Let's actually break down the exact progression the script uses to illustrate this takeover, because it's highly methodical. Step 1. The camera shows an office worker performing repetitive computer tasks. Step 2. The visual shift to show AI systems automatically completing that exact same work. Step 3. We move to a customer support center, but instead of people, AI chatbots are instantly answering the questions. And finally, Step 4. The system is shown automatically generating reports, emails, and simple content. The source material is actively directing a narrative of direct one-to-one replacement. Notice, it's not about AI assisting the worker. No, the script explicitly visualizes the AI completing the work and completely replacing the human effort.
Section 2. The hard-to-replace heroes.
And this brilliantly illustrates the emotional shift the creator is going for. Right around the 35-second mark, we jump from the cold efficiency of AI directly to the deep human empathy of nurses and caregivers. The script intentionally juxtaposes this sterile digital world against the warm physical presence required in healthcare. Basically, it's designed to finally give the viewer an emotional exhale.
This script then doubles down on this physical contrast in the very next scene. We move from the repetitive keystrokes of a data entry clerk to a highly skilled technician actively repairing advanced equipment. Think about the message there. The blueprint is reassuring us that while digital, routine tasks are easily swallowed up by code, the highly specific, hands-on, physically complex tasks of the real world, well, those remain fundamentally human territory. It's this striking difference between sitting at a desk and physically turning a wrench on a complex machine. Let's map this out and see how it builds across the timeline, because the pacing is absolutely critical. From 0 to 35 seconds, it is all fast-paced digital anxiety, just building that tension. But then it shifts gears entirely into human-centric physical security to calm those exact nerves it just frayed. It's a classic narrative arc, just massively compressed into less than a minute. Introduce the conflict and the fear, and then resolve it by showing where the safety lies.
Section 3. Surviving the AI Revolution.
As we hit the final 5 seconds, the script demands a massive visual climax. The scene pulls back to reveal this futuristic AI globe completely enveloped in a glowing digital network. This is where those professional motion graphics really do the heavy lifting. It's no longer just about the office worker or the skilled tradesperson. It is about a worldwide, interconnected technological shift. The visuals make the stakes feel completely absolute and completely unavoidable.
And right there, perfectly anchored within this dramatic final imagery, is the branding, AI Pulse. This entire futuristic, high-retention narrative, the blue neon, the anxiety, the reassurance, it's all a carefully constructed vehicle for this specific business. By establishing themselves as the authority on what jobs are vulnerable and which are safe, AI Pulse perfectly positions itself as your necessary guide for the future. They aren't just making cool art or sharing a fun video, they are actively building a powerful brand identity around technological foresight.
So, the crucial point lands right here. Learn AI before AI learns your job. It's a brilliant, incredibly provocative ultimatum. The blueprint doesn't just want to scare you, and it doesn't just want to comfort you. It wants to mobilize you. It presents this stark binary choice: master the machine or be replaced by it. It leaves you holding the bag, forcing you to ponder your own readiness for this automated future right before the short loops back to the beginning. So the real question is, are you ready?